Hello everybody and welcome back to Skyrim. My voice is a little fucking scratchy right now because I just got done screaming. Well, actually it's been like an hour since, but probably should have washed my hands. I got fucking aftershave on my hands. Yeah, I decided to clean shave today because my fucking peach fuzz was starting to get annoying. Well, actually I don't think it would be peach fuzz because I actually do grow facial hair like properly. Anyway, but yeah, usual fucking subject. Old fucking Dan Clancy's boyfriend is advocating for violence against innocent people again, and it pissed me off. You know, I don't get political, but if I ever fucking start getting political, he's gonna be the reason why. But not talking about it. Already fucking ranted and raved about it enough. Just fucking so hard not to get fucking angry about this stuff.
You're that mage from the college, right? Your things have finally calmed down over
Yeah, things have calmed down. Anyway, I got a bottle of water and a cup of coffee over here.
Isn't the Slayer of the
there. Now I
Anyway,
remember. You're the new member of the Companions. So you what?
I'll fucking fetch you a goddamn headstone. How about that? Anyway, hello.
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner.
I have a delivery from Banning.
Oh, thank you. The dogs were getting restless. Here, this is for you. See ya.
750 gold for that? Goddamn. Anyway. What else? Oh, read the bounty for glassfish. I've got a lot of stuff that I can do. What I really should start doing is going to each of the cities and picking up quests. Because, like, I've done that for Whiterun, and I've, well, obviously done it for Riverwood. It's fucking everybody does. But I need to do it for Riften because I'm established in Riften. So, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'm going to go to Riften and start picking up quests over here rather than just going down the list. So let's look for some people.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to
New
speak
in
with my
town, eh?
husband.
Here for the fishing, I guess.
You a fisherman?
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
You seem pretty charitable.
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of wars driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
You mentioned Nivenor?
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons from Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara. but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
Sounds like she's just a fucking spoiled rich chick. So who buys all your fish?
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markar. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
Oh, we were right there, man! Oh, my throat.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Remember to give at the temple.
What about you? Do you have anything?
Working at the Riften Fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Doesn't look like it. Hello.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
What can you tell me about the Ratway?
It's Riften's name for the sewers beneath our feet. Absolutely disgusting. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your shoulders, I'd stay out of those awful tunnels.
You'd think by now they would all know that I'm a part of the Thieves Guild. I mean, after all, they already know everybody else who's a part of the Thieves Guild. What can you tell me about the Thieves Guild?
They live below the streets in the Ratway like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place.
Alright. Moving on.
Thanks again for the ice wraith teeth.
What do you have?
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Hello.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Don't worry about it. Excuse me.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
How's your business going?
Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
You make your own jewelry?
I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
Sure thing.
Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
I actually have a mammoth tusk right here.
The ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Bumped into me. Hey, dumbass.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on.
You treat all your customers like this?
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Okay, aside from the fact that that's a horrendous business tactic, why are you specifically trying to leave Skyrim?
Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The
Problem
dragons
solved.
have returned seeking who knows what.
Problem solved.
Skyrim is going nowhere fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns.
Yeah, so fucking what? Nowhere else in Tamriel's safe either. I mean, Cyrodiil's barely keeping it together after the fucking war, almost 40 years later, mind you. Hammerfell just got out of a fucking war with the Dominion. High Rock is High Rock. Morrowind is Morrowind. Good luck fucking living in Blackmarsh. And the other 3 places are a desert, an island full of high elves, and a fucking giant forest. To be completely honest, Skyrim's probably your best bet right now. The worst thing you have to worry about are dragons. and the one person who can kill those is right in front of you. So what can you tell me about the Thieves Guild?
They'd stop at nothing to take your last bit of food if that's all you had. The Ratway's too good a place for that scum.
The Ratway?
There are ruined sewer tunnels beneath the city. The only way I know how to get in there is through a door off of the canal. If I were you, I'd keep my feet dry and stay up here. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Are you the only one who works at the bunkhouse?
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. I don't know why I bother.
Hey, Ballaman.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Imagine current events are keeping you busy.
People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery. But what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. Return anytime. You're quite welcome here.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Let's see what's in here.
Hey,
I'm the
don't look at me
brewmaster
that
around
way.
here.
Who are
What
you
did you
to
want?
judge me?
I'm quite busy. Need something, or can I get back to work?
You run the meadery?
Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
What can you tell me about Maven?
Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire. I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems.
Oh, you mean the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood? Yeah, I run both of those.
Good. Now maybe I can get back to work.
I know that wasn't on purpose, but that was hilarious. Hello.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
What makes the mead so special?
Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar Mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first.
That sounded rehearsed.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me.
You know, there's worse things than getting fired.
Yeah, fired. Sure. That's what I meant.
Jesus, is she really that shitty of a boss?
She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Just tell me. I'm not gonna tell her.
Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the fourth person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrink. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can.
I might just set the whole town on fire by this point.
That's sweet. One day he'll regret pushing all of us around.
There's an ebony sword under the counter.
All I'm saying is that Darren's going to push someone too far one day, and they're going to push back. Hard.
Arbitrary rolls on my behalf again without shouldn't me. Instantly show you what blah blah blah. mine. Looking for notes as well as people to talk to. Hello.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
What? Because your head's shaved? You're not the only bald fucker I've seen in this city.
I'm the brewmaster around here. What did you want?
Hey.
I'm selling the best meat in town for cheap. Interested?
You're selling cheap mead?
No, friend. You got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Black Briar mead. I'll sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious.
What kind of delivery?
I need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Villemer Inn in Iverstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into Indaren from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd rat us out in a second.
Sure thing.
Good. Now get going.
So do you work for this meadery?
Sure. How do you think I get my hands on the good stuff and offer it so cheap? You think old Maven is just giving it away to anyone? Good thing she makes so much money. Makes it easier for merchandise like this to fall through the cracks.
So what are you selling exactly?
Nothing but the best. Blackbriar mead, fresh from the vat. Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges. So what do you say to that?
Shit, I'll take one, if it undercuts Maven.
Here you go. Oh, and keep it quiet. This stuff isn't exactly easy to get a hold of at these prices, if you catch me drift.
I'm gonna throw it into the lake. I'd never touch fucking anything Maven made. Oh, moving on from here now. Oh, Jesus.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough
Welcome
about
to the
himself.
Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
Your shop has a really weird name.
Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
Yeah, sorry about that. Wait, what specifically is wrong with coming to Riften?
The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others.
Have you thought about speaking to the guards? That's a stupid question.
Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people.
What can you tell me about the Thieves Guild?
They used to be pretty feared around here. I mean, you'd whisper the name, and it'd send chills down your spine. Now, they're nothing more than ruffians and thugs, trying to pry a few extra coin from honest people. All it would take is a small force of guard to go into the Ratway and flush them out.
So what can you tell me about the Ratway?
It's our name for the old sewers that run under the city. It used to be a huge system hundreds of years ago, but it fell into decay, just like the rest of Riften. The guild stocks the place full of thugs that aren't good enough to join, so watch yourself if you venture down there.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
See you later. Do you have any fucking, like, letters just lying around? Feels like he should have letters lying around. Go into the bunkhouse for a bit.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
I'm half tempted to steal that thing again. Confirmation that Helgi is a slut. Hello.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
You work here then?
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things.
Why do you hate Helga so much?
It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it.
Well, sounds like there's probably an easy way for that to happen.
Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do.
You know what? I'll help with that. I like making... You know, I like making less reputable people feel bad.
Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
I could probably just pickpocket marks off of them. Or beat the shit out of them and take the marks off of their battered fucking bodies. Yeah, fun fact, you can actually sleep in this place. No consequence. Classy. Very classy.
Out with it. I'll take my leave then.
Hello.
Working at
It
the
is our
Riften
most
Fishery is
favorite
tough,
company.
but it puts some coin in my pocket.
What exactly is skooma, by the way?
I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never crave anything else. The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. Very illegal and very hard like to come by. I got mine off a merchant ship in Solitude. Worst mistake I ever made.
Can you fucking back up? You like working at the fishery?
Bully is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery. You've been kind. I thank you.
Trees. They're beautiful here. Reminds me of...
Don't care.
The fall forest makes me miss...
I said I don't care!
Playing among the towering trees in Valenwood, living with my brethren.
Then go home! You little bitch. Oh hey, you're still alive.
Something?
Why do you hate the Empire so much?
They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else.
What happened to your daughter?
Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
Well, Ulfric's dead, your daughter's death is a tragedy, and it's fucking war, okay? People are going to die.
Support Ulfric or die trying.
How about I kill
Nothing
you?
in between.
You, come with me.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
It does, and we have nothing to discuss.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
Yeah, sorry about that. How did you meet Kirava?
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I mean, I find a shit ton of jewelry in my travel. I can find them for you.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
What can you tell me about this wedding?
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
What can you tell me about the Thieves Guild?
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
The Ratway?
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory.
So do you serve any special drinks?
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Wait, did you just say Flynn? Do you spit it? Oh, wait, you mean the Dunmer alcohol. You said for the bravest? Fuck it, I'll take it.
Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
This is just a stamina potion.
Just get out of here.
No.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Always. What sort of message?
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about
Hi,
Frost,
lads.
one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough.
Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
So why specifically is Sibby in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No god would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
That's concerning. So why can't you go to Sibby yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Hello.
Speak quickly.
You have a set of armor from a person named Antonius. Can I buy it?
For that price? Sure.
Did you get that purchase agreement to Markarth yet? Remember to give at the temple. You want to talk to me after everything you've done.
What did I fucking do?
It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things.
You're involved with the Meadery? Also, none of that made any sense.
Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course.
What can you tell me about your parents?
My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message.
Are you at odds with them?
Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child.
Fuck them. If they don't respect you or your opinions, then they're not your real parents.
It's been good talking to you.
Kirava?
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
What's the word of the day?
If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet.
Anything else?
Mjol the lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade.
Alright.
Door's over there. Why don't you use it?
Never.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
I have nothing to say to you. Not even in a derogatory sense. God damn it! Fucking getting stuck on the environment. I just don't have anything to talk to you about. Max lockpicking! Shit! Yay! I think I've talked to most of the quest givers in
Your
town.
allegiance lies with the...
Shut up. Oh, mule.
I've never
You're
seen
a
the
stranger
Orcs
here
upset
too,
about
huh?
anything. The city really gets to her.
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Miss, your autistic son is staring at me. Also, why are you here then?
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
So what happened to your sword anyway?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
I could help you find it.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchalaft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
So what happened to you in Misinjalaft?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
What can you tell me about the Blackbriars?
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften citizens from her family, but to no avail.
So who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
What can you tell me about the Thieves Guild?
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I try not to think about it.
That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first.
Well, tell you what, Mule. I'm their leader. I could... And don't fucking decapitate me just because I said that. I could put them on a better path. Don't fucking give me that look. What are you, Riften's protector or something?
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
So how did Eren save your life?
It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Alright.
Please be careful. I don't wish to be the reason for your death.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Let's see if anyone in the temple needs help.
Yes?
Well, that answers my question.
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence.
I'm sorry, what? Who do you serve again? I think I had a stroke there.
We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods.
Your nose and forehead look like a mallet. Can I receive her blessings?
Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
What do I need to do?
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
Alright, anybody else here that needs help?
Need something?
Nothing. Just looking for work. Excuse me.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
What can you tell me about Mara's beliefs?
Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace. Love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm.
Can I buy an amulet of Mara?
Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You'll find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you.
I don't particularly need it, I
May
just
you return to her benevolence in safety.
feel like I should have it. Or feel like I should buy it, at least. Hello.
Come to laugh at the grave tender?
Why would I do that? Wait, you tend the graveyard?
If you're trying to ask if I tend the Hall of the Dead alone, then the answer is yes. You think anyone around here is going to lift a shovel to help me? Guess again. Leave the dirty work to old Alessandra. Look, I didn't ask for this job. I got stuck with it thanks to my father.
How's your father to blame for this?
My father was a priest of Archay. All my life was spent around the dead, being forced to learn the proper burial rituals and prayers. I never had any friends. Who'd want to spend time with the weird little girl who hangs around dead people? So I grew up with a miserable trade. This is all I know how to do. Prepare and inter the deceased.
Is there any way you could make peace with your father?
I'd like to make the journey to the Hall of the Dead in Windhelm and give my ceremonial dagger to Anders, the caretaker. I believe once it's interred with my father's remains, I'll be at peace with his memory.
Wait, isn't Anders in Whiterun?
I hadn't asked you because I was afraid you'd say no. I appreciate your help. Here, I'm entrusting you with the dagger. Bring it to Anders and he'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, Anders is in Whiterun. Also, what's so special about this dagger?
A priest of Archay is entrusted with a ceremonial dagger once they've completed their training. It's usually given by the head priest who sanctified the ritual. In my case, the head priest happened to be my father. The thing is, I never wanted to follow in his footsteps. In some ways, I still don't.
But you ended up doing it anyway.
I had to, for honor's sake, but I had waited too long. My father died before he could see my training to completion. When I finally became a priest, they gave me the new High Priest's dagger, but I already owned my father's. So you see, I have to return it. It breaks tradition, and I need to tell him that I finally did what he wanted. Be cautious. The pilgrimage to the shrine is not an easy one.
It's just a fucking trek from here to Whiterun. You act like I'm... never mind. Who the hell is this? There's a fresh corpse in here. Seems like it would be counterproductive for a vampire to pray to Archay. At the same time, it feels like a vampire praying to Archay every day for like a year would cure their vampirism. Or at least make the issues that come with vampirism offset significantly. Oh, that's Grelod. Old bitch. I don't know whose coffin this is. Probably someone I assassinated. Could have swore there was something down here. Guess not. I have to pee. I'll be right back. I'm back. What else is there? I think just about the only place left to really search is the keep and that one alchemist shop that I always forget exists. But it's 3 in the morning, so everything's kind of closed, everyone's asleep, that kind of shit. Oh.
Honor to you, my Thane.
I find your wolfish grin unsettling.
Nice. Alright, Elgrim's Elixirs. That's where I need to go to next. Hello.
You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy something?
Why is your shop down in the canal, by the way?
Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh nernroot or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out.
Do you work alone?
Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Halfjorg, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients. Yes, goodbye.
Hello.
Thanks again for delivering that ore sample.
Are you an alchemist as well?
I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that England girl.
Are you jealous?
Oh, no. I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingen is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her.
So does it bother you living down here?
When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, is disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah. Don't forget us if you need supplies for your journey.
See any notes lying around? Ah, speaking of Ingen.
Sorry, just thinking about my experiments.
I hear you're an alchemist as well?
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable.
What sort of ingredients do you need?
To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me?
Rare? Dude, Nightshade is just all over the place in the fucking Halfengar, and all you need to do to find Nirnroot is walk up and down a fucking lakeside. Sure, I could get them in like an hour.
That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated.
So why are you so fascinated by alchemy?
It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die.
So, do you have any idea where I can find these ingredients? I know where to find them, but I want to know why the hell you can't find them.
Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable.
Again. Oh my god. Again, your head is so far up your ass. First off, Nightshade grows anywhere where something has died. Okay, you could literally go to the graveyard and find it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I passed some on the way here. Deathbell, yeah, that grows in swamps. But it also grows just about anywhere where there's fucking, you know, a decent amount of marshland or water. And Nirnroot being the easiest, seriously, that shit's supposed to be rare. I mean, yeah, it does grow primarily near the water, but... never mind. What can you tell me about your family?
My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud.
I don't think Maven has pride in anything but money.
My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
Alright.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Yes, Dovahkiin. How can I help you?
I've already done all there is to do in the orphanage.
City got attacked once by those damn bandits. Come east across the lake from Falda's Tooth. They won't be trying that again.
Neat.
Dirge told me you made it into the guild. You need dirt on anything, you talk to me.
I take it you're the Jarl's housecarl?
As long as she continues to keep me at her side, she can count on my blade to protect her. To be honest, I doubt someone would be stupid enough to make an attempt on Maven. Sorry, Jarl Maven's life. But just in case, I'll be ready for them.
I could probably kill everybody in here with a word. You know that, right? Whatever. What do you think of this fucking war?
Hey, if the Empire and the Stormcloaks want to kill each other over some foolish cause, I say let them. All I care about is two things: watching Maven's back and counting the gold she pays me to do it.
What can you tell me about the Blackbriars?
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild. So
No, she
basically,
doesn't.
no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. Be seeing you around.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember.
You seem preoccupied.
Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
Okay, go on.
Aha! So, you're a student of theoretical applied harmonics.
No, I'm a
Putting
mage.
aside Ralston's constant of universal inversion for a moment, how would you approach the problem? Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow it to generate its own field?
Use calipers.
Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in place, a soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right?
Swallow a soul gem?
Are you completely insane? Swallow a soul gem? That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution I've heard in a long time. It solves all of my problems and keeps the field stable. Now all I need... Wait, what were we talking about?
You seem to need help getting organized.
Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar. No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments.
Nope, she is not bright whatsoever. More, she's a complete fucking airhead. What do you need me to get?
As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you.
Okay, where do I get these things?
Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help.
Okay, so where am I going?
Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the soul gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well. I have to remember. Ward first, then summon.
I could not tell you how she got... Oh shit, that's a 40% increase in lockpicking. Oh well. But yeah, I could not tell you how she became the mage here.
Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll
For
appreciate
the court wizard.
this.
Ah, shit, I didn't mean to sell the treasure map. I need to fucking go find this treasure. Shit. Robes of Repentance.
Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
Oh no. You know, I wouldn't even be surprised if that were the case, Sloths. Hello?
Divine smile on you, friend.
So what do you do around here?
I'm not certain what business it is of yours, but I'm Jarl Maven's steward. I run the prisons in Riften, keep the riffraff from robbing the good folk of the city, and have the drunks tossed into the lake.
So, defense.
Defense? No one would dare attack Riften. I'm not sure you realize just how well connected Jarl Maven is with the Empire. With a single snap of her fingers, we could have a legion here in a fortnight.
Interesting.
If you say so.
What can you tell me about your family?
The Black Briars have been instrumental in keeping Riften on the map. Before the meadery was opened almost 50 years ago, this town was nothing. A simple waypoint for those journeying on to Morrowind. But now, thanks to my mother's generosity, this city is making its mark.
Why would anybody go through Riften to get to fucking Morrowind? Let me just look over at my map here. Okay, so there are exactly 2 roads out of Skyrim that go to Morrowind. One is up towards Windhelm, and one is down by Riften. I mean, I guess Riften would be the safer path, but by that point, you might as well just take a fucking boat.
You do well to remember who's in charge around here.
There's nothing to prompt this line of questioning, but why would I ridicule you?
Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection.
You do realize the Empire doesn't control Riften and Ulfric's dead here, right? What lies are you even talking about?
Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
Neat.
All right then. Need something?
Need a drink? You go to the Bee and Bob. Stay out of the Ragged Flagon. Stay out of the Rat Well.
You have anything to say?
Rebels like, stay sharp.
Neat. That? Oh, for a second I thought that was Colovian brandy. I was about to be like, what? Fucking just take over, hold, and kill everyone. Yeah, sometimes I wish you could do that too. More specifically, sometimes I wish you could just kill Maven and have somebody else put in place of, you know, the Jarl. Honestly, Maven's one of the reasons I avoid the fucking Civil War quest line half the time. Layla Lawgiver might be a fucking idiot and a useless dimwit, but she's not corrupt. Ineffective, yes. Corrupt, not so much. Speaking of which, her other son has a quest, but I can't seem to find him anywhere. I think these are the barracks. He might be in here. See a bunch of guards.
This city still reeks with the stench of the Stormcloaks. Makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, well, get in line. I'm sure everybody's got plenty of fucking complaints about Riften. In fact, I've already heard half of them. God, it's a wonder they don't just, you know, half the city doesn't just caravan out of this shithole. I mean, nobody likes living here. The place is corrupt. It's full of... Ah! Here he is. But yeah, it's full of people like this dipshit.
Yes.
You seem to dislike visitors.
Every day the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality. Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. If my brother Saerlund had his way, we'd be flying Imperial colors by now.
You do... Oh my fucking god. So what's your issue with your brother?
Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms, to dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
So, you're the old Jarl's son. Why are you using a dagger?
If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative.
Sure.
Thank you. Do hurry, please. All right, then.
They seem to not realize that the cities no longer are under Imperial control. Alright, well, I've accepted just about every quest there is to accept in Riften, so let's start going over them.
Come to see Balamond perform miracles with steel, eh?
I'm here to pick up Harold's sword.
Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep. Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition. Return anytime. You're quite welcome here.
Man, I'm hungry. Harald?
Make it quick.
Here's your shitty sword.
Took your sweet time getting it to me. Here you go, for your trouble.
It took me less than 5 fucking minutes to grab that sword, you piece of shit.
Until next time.
Hopefully there won't be a next time, you ungrateful prick. Alright. Let's see if we can just get the fucking quests that are specifically in town out of the way first.
There's an apothecary in town. Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down.
Well, that was strange. Directed me into the keep, but there was nobody in the keep.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Not yet.
Hey,
I'm the
don't
broom.
look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
Hey, Andarin.
I'm quite busy. Need something, or can I get back to work?
Helgi gave you a mark of Dibella. Can I have it?
You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation?
Hand it over, and no one has to know.
If word gets around that I betted her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway.
Lose respect for you. Good one.
Good. Now maybe
Implying anyone here fucking has respect for you, you bald bastard.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Alright, out to the stables. Excuse me.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
Must be dangerous living outside the walls, huh?
Ah, I'm not afraid of anything out here. Walls are just a weakling's hiding spot. Not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strongest arms in all of Skyrim. Until next time.
Is there a dragon attacking? It's circling overhead, but I don't know if it's attacking.
Got horses that need shoe. Ah, not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strongest arms in all of Skyrim.
Bet you're wrong.
Oh, sounds like I've got a challenger. Tell you what, how about a friendly wager just between us? I bet you my entire purse of septums I can beat you in a fistfight. You match the bet, and we fight until one of us gives in.
Sure thing.
All right, remember, this is a clean fight. No weapons, no tricks. And none of those fancy magic spells either. Here we go. Come on.
It's actually not free XP because you don't gain any XP from this. I mean, you can gain XP for your armor skill, but that's about it. Maybe don't back into the fucking horse.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on.
I don't believe it. I guess you were right.
Hope you're not angry.
Not at all. It's good to be put in your place once in a while. I guess I shouldn't boast so much. It gets expensive.
Speaking of...
Lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
Yeah, speaking of being put in your place, I need that mark of Dibella Helgi gave you.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't even know what that is.
Hand it over. No one has to know. I just need to use it to embarrass her.
Look, you must have me confused with someone else.
Do I need to beat you up again?
I don't want a bad reputation in Riften, but Helga's out of control. She wanted to try it in the stables, so I said yes. If you want the mark that badly, then go ahead and take it.
So how did you come to be known as the Horse Crusher?
Been stuck with the name for years. I've been riding horses since I was a lad. Nothing I liked more. But as I got bigger, so did my mounts. Then one day, I was drunker than I've ever been and mounted a poor colt. Broke his back in two. Haven't ridden since.
Oh, the dragon? Yeah, no, that dragon wasn't attacking. He was just
Until next time.
predating. Is that the word? I don't know if I'm using the right word. Oh, hey, look, a unicorn.
Got horses that need shoeing, so make it quick.
Oh, goddamn. And my fucking... whatever it is being stupid. Yep, my mouse is not anywhere near my other monitor, but the game, or the fucking monitor's acting like like it's hovering over PNG Tuber Maker. And because of that, it's blocking part of chat. So that's great. God damn it. Come into the building and the fucker walks outside.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
Ow.
It's yours now. I won't take it back. I won't.
Can go into the fishery now. God damn it.
You get that purchase agreement to Markarth yet?
Ice
New in
forward.
town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
I know your wife is right over there, so keep your voice down. I need that mark of Devella that Helgi gave you.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my good wife, Drifa.
That's not your wife's name. Now give it over the fucking mark.
Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again. Remember to give at the temple.
Yeah, Drifa's not your wife.
Need something?
Excuse me. I don't think there's really anything else here.
I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came.
For a dragon to attack Kynes.
Alright, time to make a bitch squirm.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Any luck getting the marks from those men?
Yep.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
You bet.
If you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place.
What is this place?
This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Helga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No. The bunkhouse is for the working man. not some sort of luxury inn for tourists.
I believe these belong to you.
What? How? Where did you get these? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Look, we need to keep this quiet, between you and me, okay? No one else needs to know about it. If word got out that I'm practicing my Debellan arts in Riften, they'll run me out of town. Here, take this and don't mention a word of this to anyone, especially Savannah. I don't know why I bother.
The bunkhouse isn't an inn. I'd recommend the Bee and Barb.
I brought the marks back to Helga.
Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? I bet she squirmed like a skeever when you pulled them out of your pocket. I think things are going to be a lot different around here from now on. And I have you to thank for it. Here, I want you to have this. It was my father's, but I'm certain you'll put it to good use.
Neat.
Sure, leave. Not like you care anyway.
Bitch, I just helped you! Right. Alright, last thing that I can do in the city is go talk to Sibby.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Whom also has a quest.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin, in Solitude. Gods, that must have been horrible.
Debbie?
Well, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I've always got time for lovely ladies.
I'm going to kill you. I was sent here by Louis de Trush.
Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. You see, I don't really outright own Frost.
What do you mean you don't own the horse that you already sold?
That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment.
I bet Maven would pay me even more.
Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge. And I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it. Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call?
So if Maven already threw you in jail, why steal her horse?
I'm not stealing anything. Besides, some jail time isn't gonna make me roll over and play dead.
So why are you in jail?
Look, we all have our flaws. Mine is that women can't get enough of me. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Svidi. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer. Then her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had to defend myself.
So you got arrested for murder?
Exactly. And now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she repays me. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is.
I'll, quote-unquote, help you find her.
Ah, that's the spirit. Find her, and I promise you'll be well compensated.
And do you have any information on Sveti?
She was a young woman, buxom, with long, flowing black hair. She used to sing the most lovely songs to me when we were courting. Never heard a voice so beautiful. All that talent will go to waste when I'm finished with her.
So you're only serving 8 months for murder.
Yeah, Mother thought I should be taught a lesson for airing the family's dirty laundry in public. I mean, I've taken care of many people for her in the past. What in oblivion did she expect me to do? Ah, well, at least I have all the comforts of home during my stay. Well, except the touch of a woman, of course.
What can you tell me about your family?
When speaking of the Blackbriars, only one thought should spring to mind. We are not to be trifled with. Help us, you end up rich. Cross us, and you'll end up a memory. Is that enough information for you? When I find that bitch, I'm gonna wring her little neck.
Good luck with that, retard. I'm gonna sabotage the shit out of these pieces of crap. But before I do... I must unfortunately call an end to my activities. Jesus Christ.
Now that the Empire's arrived in Riften, we finally established a launching point into Morrowind. Just in case.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Prawn over by the market.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, all that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. We'll continue with this later. But more Mass Effect on Tuesday. But until then, bye-bye.